Hello, 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 people. Hello, how y'all doing today? Have my brother come on in. Hello, hello. Hello there. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Waiting on my brother to come on in for a little minute. Hello. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. We talk about celebration this week. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're going to talk about celebration. What's going on? How you doing, Tiff? I seen y'all was on there getting it this week. I had told Chris, was talking to him yesterday about you guys, man. I definitely want him to get in there and y'all supporting him. I want him to check y'all out. Y'all talking about his show, so yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Waiting on my brother Renz to come on in. So we're going to talk about celebration. We're going to talk about celebration a little bit. Let's see where this young man is at. Hello, hello. How's y'all weekend been? We're going to hit this celebration a little bit. We out here in Las Vegas right now. The view is pretty nice. Like I said, we kind of getting it in, doing our thing right now a little bit. Just actually, we doing a little celebrating right now. Definitely doing a little celebrating right now. You know, sometimes I think you want to just celebrate self and yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Waiting on Ren's slow self to come on in here. From Chicago, what up, dude? How y'all doing? When Ren's late, this is the only time I can read the comments like that. So I like it. I like it. So that might be a good thing. That may be a good thing. Let's see where this young man is at. Hello, hello. Our people coming on in here. Let's get it. Let's get it. He may be having a little difficulties also because he's in, I'm in Las Vegas right now. He's in Texas. So he's down there. So hopefully he can get it in and we talk about it. We talk about it. Hello from Las Vegas. Oh, you in Vegas as well? Okay. Okay. Let's get it. I'm finna hit you up. Let me see. We're doing invites. My knucklehead brother, I don't know where he at right now. Hello. So what are you guys thoughts about celebration? I'm gonna just kind of go ahead because he latest I don't know what right now. He just texted me with his crazy self. We're already on. So, yeah, we're talking about celebration a little bit right now. And waiting on this knucklehead to come on in. Oh, man. So, I'm going to just get it started because I don't know where Renz is at right now with his slow celebration. Right? Tip, I think we could celebrate. Let me see something. Bring her in. I think we can celebrate. What up, though?
Hey man,
How you doing?
I'm good at the parents trying to figure out what we gonna eat.
I
This
can
lady
barely
take,
hear you.
hold on.
Oh, there you
Uh,
go. With
yeah.
this crazy self.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. So, what's your thoughts with celebration? Hey,
I
slow motion.
What's up,
Everybody been in here waiting on you.
man? I was cussing you out, and I ain't never get them
said,
notifications.
You said what?
I said I was cussing you out, and I ain't never get the notification.
Oh, you crazy.
So I take back all the cuss words I said about you.
What up, Tip? So, Tip, real quick, what's your thoughts about celebration?
man, I celebrate everything. I celebrate life, love for self, accomplishments, family.
Uh-huh.
Um, I mean, life is too short to be mad all the time and just, um, being angry with the world. My thing is, if you got the opportunity to celebrate, celebrate. I mean, we should be celebrating everything. The fact that you got up this morning,
Yeah,
celebrate. The fact
absolutely.
that you have shelter, food on your
Hmm.
table, clothes, celebrate. The fact that
Yes.
you have a vehicle, even if you don't have a vehicle, you have some form of transportation,
Yeah.
celebrate. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. I thought it was really important that we have this conversation, especially this week. Like Rand's is in Texas right now, and good friend of his is getting married, so he's celebrating that. Me and my brother are out here in Vegas right now. We're celebrating just our birthday, man, just life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of celebrating a little bit. And so I just thought it was important to just talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about it and say, okay, you know what? Um, yeah, let's do it. What's your thoughts on that, Rance?
Man, I agree with a lot of things. Miss Tiffany said celebration is very important.
Okay.
Me personally, man, we go through so many hardships, and life gonna do what life does, and that's bring you pain, bring you challenges, and so at the time that you have to celebrate, it's important to do it because it's almost like you taking a break from the pain, and it's there, but you have to give yourself that break away from it. So
A-
celebrating is very important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Tip, I brought you in because I just really want to tell y'all thank you so much for all the support. I'm saying, and I really appreciate how you guys support. And then even with Chris show, I was telling
Mm-hmm.
him, and I just don't want you guys to go continue doing what you're doing and not think we don't appreciate you guys. I mean, everyone in here, we're all like a family.
Yeah.
And I just really, really appreciate the support that you guys give and that you do and the suggestions and everything like that. And that's how we grow and I'm just saying as a family, that's how we're going to get bigger and get better. And then if anyone else has different things that they're doing, share because we want to support you guys just as well as you guys are supporting us. So we really, really appreciate that and appreciate you.
You're welcome. And like I was telling Amber when we was talking,
Hmm.
in anytime someone is doing something positive,
Hmm.
uplifting, we're all for it. We're going to support.
Okay.
That's just like I just supported her with her business this past weekend.
Sure.
Like you say, we're family.
Yeah.
Amber and I was like, oh yeah, that's Big Brother P. We
Oh,
didn't even talk about Lorenzo, but you know, that's another story. Nah, just kidding.
that big
But
old head.
yeah, right?
She said that's older brother P. P that was born in the 60s. P that used to
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, but we don't mind supporting at all.
Okay.
Like you say, we're a family.
Yes.
We're about positivity, uplifting. We don't tolerate no mess. Hey, if you come on here with
Absolutely.
mess, you're gonna get blocked.
You got that
So
right. You
so
got that.
yeah, we love what y'all stand for.
Thank you.
Not only is it, you know, the perspective is being given from a male's point of view, but y'all are willing to allow us to come on. And your Aunt Jean was on point last week. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
we still talking
Thank
about
you.
her. So y'all allow, you know, females to come and you know, put their perspective on things as well.
Absolutely.
So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm gonna let y'all two run y'all show, but we will
Thank you.
forever
Thank you.
support
No, but we
y'all.
just want to come on and give you guys your flowers, and I just think that's very important. You know, when people are supporting you, we're out here now, and I'm gonna say about 13 people came out, close friends, and
Wow.
I'm really appreciative of that. And I say that because they spent their finances to come out here just to celebrate with us. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was telling them at dinner that how grateful I am of that, because I don't know, or you never know the sacrifice that someone is making just
Hmm.
to support you or put a smile on your face, or just to say, hey, I see you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
thank you guys so much for that.
You're
So
welcome, and tell your queen, hey.
I will. She's actually at dinner right now, down there at dinner, but she's probably watching. So, and
Okay.
thank you, Tiff. Me and Ren's finna get to the getting.
Yeah, Renz. Next time, be on time, sir.
Thank you. What up, my brother?
How you doing, bro?
Good. I'm glad Tiff put you in check, so I have to do it. Let's get it. Let's
We'll
get it.
just leave it at.
Huh?
I said we'll just let the truth be the truth. We know who was really late, but you know.
I'm back.
Right.
So what you got for me this week, my brother?
So we're talking about celebration and celebrating.
Yes.
So my first
Yes.
question off the dribble: How do you celebrate yourself?
Bro, I'm just really understanding this. And what I mean by that, I'm saying in the last couple of years, as far as saying, you know what, I always buy, oh, hey, I like this, hey, I like this, hey, I like this. But it's always been me doing for me, and not me celebrating me with others. You know what I mean? And so now I think I'm more starting to do that, and then starting to just say, hey, y'all, come on, let's go do this. Let's do this, this, and this, because I celebrate others. But I'm gonna say for me, it's hard for me to celebrate me, to be totally honest. You know what I mean? To be totally honest, it's kind of a guilty feeling.
One of the reasons why I asked that question is almost like you set the standard. How you celebrate yourself can sometimes set the standard of how other people celebrate you, and
Yeah, that's true.
it's almost like the way you treat yourself will be how other people treat you. So, you know, it just made me look at it differently, and even saying to myself that I need to celebrate myself more. So, yeah, definitely your
And,
thoughts on.
and I'm gonna be honest. I never thought of it. I never thought of it from that perspective. I've always said, okay, I try to look at people, or I try to look at their situations, but not get into their situations, or not, you know what I mean? And I'll just do stuff without asking. Like if we're out eating or this and that, I don't know people's situation, but I know I want to be comfortable. I want them to be comfortable. And I said, I got it. It's no big deal. You know what I mean? Or if it's someone's birthday or something like that, especially I'm gonna say close to me, like my wife. I really want to celebrate her because I am just so appreciative of who she is and what she does. You know what I mean? And um, it kind of rubs off on me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah.
Celebrate yourself, but I like everything you said. Those were good answers.
How do you celebrate yourself?
We weren't talking about me. We was talking about P.
You know me. I'm going vacation. If I ain't gonna do nothing else, I'm gonna get on a plane and I'm gonna get somewhere and I'm gonna say, okay, you know what? And we celebrate differently also, right? Celebration for me is going somewhere and relaxing. And it's not so much of the hustle and bustle. Yeah, we'll go like here, we're going to a concert, this and that, but it's more of, for me, relaxation. And then like this is a little bit different with so many people here. Um, because they're like, oh, we want to go to this club and turn up, or we want to go here. And I'm more just laid back chill, you know what I mean? So I think everybody celebrates a little bit different, you know what I mean? But celebration for me is just enjoying. I'll spend more money on my where I stay and what I do rather than what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'll say, okay, I want somewhere, I want to be comfortable. I want something nice. And I want to be comfortable. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't be tripping too much on going here, doing this, doing that. We do, but my main thing is just going somewhere else and be really comfortable. Yeah.
Power.
Yeah.
Power.
So what is your, how do you celebrate you?
Same. It's scary how similar it is, but I take trips throughout the year. So like on my birthday, most of the time I don't do nothing. And my birthday's day. So a lot of people ask like, I know you turn up on your birthday because it's New Year's Day, and most of the time I don't,
Right.
because do stuff throughout the year. But
Okay.
like just at home, I celebrate myself, bro, by me doing so much fitness training, always working out. Something simple like a massage,
Okay.
pedicure. Sometimes self care to me is celebrating as well. Uh, Having that favorite dessert or that favorite fruit, just little small things like that, man. I'm thankful for small things.
So when you get the massages, you don't get the happy ever after with the massages, do you?
Nah,
Okay. I'm just messing with you.
born again, baptized, and dipped in all that.
All right, Riz. All right. You just said massages, and I know how your brain goes sometimes. Duh, I gotta throw shots at my brother. Um, what you got for me? Huh? What else you got for me?
Who do you celebrate the most and why?
My wife.
Okay.
Um, I just feel like the crazy part. We were just having this conversation at the barbershop. These guys. That's one location. They was like, man, please come do your podcast from here. So I was there just talking to the guys,
Yo,
and it was crazy, man. I mean, like everybody just got involved. It was probably like guys wasn't even leaving because the conversation just kind of got so deep. But
cool.
I celebrate my wife, and I just feel like I say, the order to your life is God, my wife, or to my life, God, my wife, then everybody else. And so it's crazy. Like her sisters probably just, they know the time when it's coming time towards our anniversary or birthday, they want to avoid me like the plague because they like, I don't know, because I'm constantly asking, hey, what does she want? What can I get her? What can we do? You know what I mean? And that's why I think we travel a lot, because we have, you can just buy too much. You know what I mean? You can
Right.
buy too many gifts. And we've been married for a period of time that a lot of times we're buying gifts over and over and over again. And it's, so I think the travel and the quality time is good. But I really try to celebrate her. Say, hey, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? You know what I mean? And just make memories. I think that's really important, to make memories. You know, when I die, I want her to have just a life of memories, or say, you know what? One, this man took care of me, but two, we just really enjoyed each other. Most important, that we just enjoyed each other. We traveled the world. We just did a lot of things, and then I think travel for me is a lot of new ventures together. You know what I mean? A lot of new ventures together.
Me,
So,
I thought that that would be your answer, but you know, just wanted to hear you say it. For me, knowing you personally, definitely knew
yeah,
that that because
yeah, for sure, because man, I live to make sure she's good, right?
okay,
Um, my whole my whole being is just like, okay, is she happy? How can I be? Because I feel the same way. I feel like that's what, she does for me. You know what I'm saying? As far as saying, I want to make sure you good, this, and that. You know, my family kind of got a running joke as far as like, she'll cook and they be like, she didn't cut his pancakes up and she gonna chew them for you too. You know what I mean? But that's just her making sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Or her way of saying, okay, hey, I just want to make sure you're good. You know what I mean? So, and
I
yeah, you're one of the people that say that. So shut up.
heard, but to be real with you at the same time, you know, I set that standard. You know what I'm saying? To say, okay, I would definitely love that characteristic in a wife. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
You got
Um, what is your thoughts with that? Reverse the question. What do you think about that?
who do I celebrate the most?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, I probably have to
Stop.
say
Besides your kids.
I don't know. I have to think about that one. That question to take some thought, because if I'm not at the gym or you know what I'm saying working, I'm a family oriented person.
Mhm.
No, I
So
take
who do you celebrate the most besides your kids? And I know the answer to this, but I just want to see what you say.
probably Granny, bro.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. And why? And why?
Just because she gave so much over the years, right?
Yep.
And you know she has dementia.
Mm-hmm.
She's days she's as sharp as a razor. Other days, she had challenges. You know,
Okay.
I found music to be very therapeutic for her. Some days we
Good.
just take a ride and listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
Some days uh, I'm just in her facility with her. But I want to make sure that she sees me a few times a week. And like I said, man, she's done so much, and it's nothing we can do to repay her for the job that she's done. And
Sure.
it's me just a great deal of joy to do my part, bro. So it's a
A- Absolutely, man. And I'm gonna be honest. I am so, impressed of how you take the time out. I'm gonna just say with family, period, from granny to your kids, and just, spread the love and show the love, and knowing that they, feel the love. It may not be agreed all the guys may not agree all the time on how you do it, but it's what you do. You know what I mean? It's what you do. So yeah, definitely, definitely.
you always learn as you go. But the
Yeah,
mistake,
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I
What?
as you matured, what is something that you used to celebrate? I know my language ain't correct. What's something that you did not celebrate in the past, but you celebrate now?
I'm gonna say me, and I think, the older we get, the more we, understand that, and then, I'm gonna say, and my accomplishments, right? We work really hard, and, a lot of times when we work really hard, um, we just do it and say, okay, hey, I accomplished this. But are you really, um, saying, okay, you know what? This is a time for me to sit back and just relax and say, man, this was accomplished, right? and I accomplished this.
I think that's powerful too, bro. Because if we look at, you know what I'm saying, if we look at creation,
Mm-hmm.
according to the Bible, you know, the earth was created, everything, man was made on the sixth day, but then on the seventh day, it says that the Creator rested. He went back, looked at his work, and he rested. Right? I think for us to go back and look at our work and rest in it before we go on to that next thing. Life could be so consumed. Life is so consumed. To, we don't so
Mm-hmm.
but
If you're calm and assertive.
How you doing, brother?
Man, over here, man, looking for some chicken. You got some chicken? I'm
What's
hungry,
going
bro.
on? This my man Versace. Show the table, man.
What's going on, brother?
How you doing? So this is who I was there with. Say what up, Rams.
Man, I this is nice, man.
Okay.
This is nice, but you know what, man? I need some chicken. I'm hungry.
Get off our podcast. What up, though? Hey,
Man, we over
you have Versace do this. Get off my
man,
podcast,
hey,
fool. I don't
we
know
over
that.
here, man. We over here. How you?
I'm sorry. Chris and all them down there acting a fool on me, man. I'm sorry.
that was the time because at the end of the day, we talking about celebration, right?
Yes, and that's what we doing, man. You know what? Like I said, I am unbelievably grateful, man. You know what I mean? When your people just come out and just show you love like that, you know what I mean? With his silly self. And Chris acting a fool on me today, man. But we having a ball, man.
Good times.
I'll say this. This time of celebration when you can just say, you know what, your loved ones and just your people, man, people that you hold close, and y'all can get together and just enjoy each other and just celebrate. I think it's everything, bro. You know what I mean? I think it's everything.
Especially with us, you know, really just coming out of the pandemic in the way that we did, and we still going to be able to travel and, you know, interact a little more.
Right.
And, yeah, that was rough, bro.
Yeah.
To myself, something that I had to learn to celebrate with maturity, bro. I had to learn to celebrate my losses.
Yep.
And
That's
you know,
big.
bro, it's important to celebrate your losses because it was at a point in time where I personally didn't even want to acknowledge if something didn't go my way or I didn't get the intended result that I was looking for. But I had to celebrate it from the perspective of saying I learned so much that I wouldn't have learned had it happened my way. You know what I mean? Or had it happened, you know, in a matter of what I thought. And sometimes it's really not a loss, bro. It's a lesson.
Right.
If a lesson and you be patient with it, it'll manifest into a blessing. And it's not always. Sometimes it's just not that time for that thing that you wanted. It's been some situations in life where you know I wanted something, but it didn't happen just then. Tried it later on, and it happened because everything is really divine. You know what I'm saying? And we understand
I
time.
think in celebrating loss is celebrating growth, right? Because loss is showing you which road to take. It's a roadmap for you, right? And saying, okay, you know what? I did this the wrong way. So I think celebrating loss is sometimes correction. And then just embracing the correction and then saying, okay, let's move, let's go. You know what I mean? So I think that's everything, man. I think that's everything.
One thing about a loss is it really gives you the playbook to win. If you look at where you fail at, you know what I'm saying? It can show you how you could be successful if you just go back and change those things. But if you
Right.
never acknowledge it, you know what I'm saying? If you never allow it to give you that wisdom, then you never take the full benefit of it, and it's almost like you went through that process for nothing.
Right.
Like, okay, God, pain that I went through, every setback, every trial, every tribulation, let me get the maximum strength from it. Let me get the maximum strength from it so I could, you know what I'm saying, flex forward with my blessings. But you will never know that, bro, if you never acknowledge it. So like I say, I had to learn that because I think, you know, as a kid growing up in the competitive sports,
Hmm.
honestly say I was a sore loser. And I had to be real. That thought process, it transitioned into relationships and business and other things. So once
I would say even spiritually, man, it's crazy. Me, me and Chris was talking about a situation, and he was like, "Man, I went for this role and I didn't get it, but I celebrated the guy that did get it,
Ooh,
and it made me so proud because I knew, but then he knew. He was just like, you know what? Um, it wasn't meant for me, right? And it was meant for him, and that was so real to say, you know what? It may not be my season right now, right? But if somebody else got it, I don't have to frown on them or frown on that and be happy for them, right?
that's crazy you brought that up because that was actually going to be my next question to you. Have you ever had to celebrate somebody who you competed with, or you know?
Yeah, yes. And I think that's transitioning into maturity, right?
That's good for you, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that maturity is, I still wish you well, sincerely, right? Even in a lot of people ask me what business. A lot of people come to me and say, "Oh, I want to start a moving company." I said, "I'll help you." Then they were like, "Man," and some people are like, "Man, that's gonna be competition." I said, "You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm already in my lane and I'm doing what I'm gonna do, right? And I'm confident in who I am. And I think once you have that confidence in self and who you are, regardless of what it is, and and that takes the jealousy and envy away and say, okay, you know what? I rock how I rock. You know what I'm saying? All of my brothers that are here, like when you travel or go, I'm so freaking excited. I was going to say a bad word. I'm so excited because I want you to experience that growth or that experience that I've experienced as far as traveling and enjoying yourself and just relaxing and letting go and then understanding what you do for everybody else, right? And say, man, I'm so happy he's getting some me time or some enjoyment and not the everyday hustle and bustle. You know what I mean?
I
And
think that's a reflection of your faith too, when you could celebrate somebody else,
yeah,
especially somebody who you're in competition with, because that's almost like saying, "I know my time coming." I ain't got to trip too much because I got so much faith in the God I serve. I know my time. I
yeah,
got so much faith in, you know, the seeds that I'm sowing and the grind that I'm putting in. So I know my time coming. So let me
right.
celebrate. And if you deal with a person who don't have a healthy imagination, they look at it.
Thank you. Somebody said, okay, P, this is a safe space. I can, uh, man, I love our people so much, man. I really, really do. Man, you guys are just some great people, man. I love the support and everything, man. I love it. I love it. I love
All the way real. Watch yourself though before you listen to cuss.
it. uh, what's what's a way that you have not celebrated that you want to celebrate? How do you want to celebrate yourself in a way that you haven't? What's something that you want to do?
uh, well, I can say I recently started doing it, but I got to get even better with it. And I would say that's celebrating singleness. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I think, man, sometimes as a single person, and I can only speak for myself, so I shouldn't say everybody, but sometimes you could look around and you could be like, let me just be 100% real. Sometimes you'll be like, man, this guy's an idiot. How did he get a wife? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just comparing, or so instead of doing that, you have to, you know, be thankful for the season that you in because there are some good things that come along with being single. You don't have that responsibility. You can kind of come and go as you want. You could plan, you know, sometimes, you know, my kids live in Grand Rapids. If I want to spend 3-4 days a week, I can set my business up to where I could take those days off.
Mhm.
But relationship, you got to compromise, you got to compare schedules, and you got to do a lot. So I think it's important to celebrate singleness before you get into a relationship and not think that somebody else is going to complete you. that person should definitely compliment you, but they not gonna complete you. So celebrate your singleness before that person comes. So
Right.
that's
You know what I think celebrating singleness is? I think it's celebrating getting to know you.
yeah.
It's just celebrating. I am getting to know me or the new me because I think we always evolve, right? And so you
So
stop.
yourself, you're not talking about touching yourself like you did a lot as a teenager.
I got a wife. I'm good, brother. Trust me. And she touchy feely, so we good. We good.
Oh, if you don't know yourself, how do you even know what you want? You know what I'm saying? How do you know what to look for? How do you know who compliments you? So
Right, right,
spiritually, you have
right. Um, who do you think you should start to try to celebrate more
to.
or with?
With, oh, that's a good one, man. That's gonna take some thinking. Wow, you hit me. You got me on that one, bro. That's gonna celebrate with. Mm. I'm gonna have to get back with you on that one.
Okay.
What would be some ideas, from you on the outside looking in? What was you thinking?
Bro, I really want to celebrate with my aunts. My grandma is going through a situation right now. She has cancer, but just how they taking care of her, right? And my dad, you know, he took care of my mom, and I just look at the people that have made great sacrifice, right, for other people, and I want to just kick it with them and say, let's go, let's just have a good time. And I want to. I think a lot of people celebrate, and it's on a budget, or it's on or they thinking about finances. I want them to celebrate and not have a financial thought. Say, just come, go, and relax. When can you do that, right?
Yeah.
And so and I'm just speaking for me personally, for my people. I want them to celebrate and it's not a financial thought, and it's not oh, I'm robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? Or I can't afford to this and this, right? And sometimes I think that's just super important. I mean, I was telling my wife next year, um, I'm just going hard when it comes to me right now, man. I'm going extremely hard. I work hard, but I'm going hard. I was like, you know what? For sure, I want to go to Dubai. So who all want to go? Let's go, right? It. So I'm going. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And let's go. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do that. And so I'm just living that now, man. You know what I'm saying? When you say living your best life, it's you take a chance on everything else, but you don't take a chance on self. I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I think even with vehicles, you know what I mean? I'm so proud of my brother. Just stepped out there and said, "Hey, you know, I want this, this, and this." And he celebrated himself. You know what I'm saying? And I so appreciate. I'm so happy for him, right? I'm so happy for him because it's been so long that it's always been sacrificed for others or for a son or whatever, and just say, you know what? Let me celebrate me. And right now, that's why we here, and that's why we say, you know what? We balling right now. We balling. You know what I'm saying? We just like, let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's run, let's get it. You know, so we put the work in. Now let's reap the benefits. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's go. So
I got, bro, before I got to get up out of here for the wedding.
me also. Like I said, my food getting cold down there. And knowing Chris, he down there probably trying to stick his finger in my steak, and I kill him.
We ain't having no.
uh,
Next one, it could be a little tough because a lot of people, including myself, a lot of times we don't like to think about our funeral. But our funeral is really supposed to be our homegoing celebration, right?
sure.
How? how do you want to be honored or remembered, or how do you want your homegoing celebration to be?
Bro, again, I see a lot of people that say, "Oh, just cremate me or this and that." No, that's fine. My mom was like, "I don't believe in putting money in the ground." I get that, and I can respect that. But my thing is, I think it's a memory of what you meant to these people,
Mm-hmm.
right? And every day I'm writing a book of what I want my home call and celebration to be by what I do and how I treat people,
Right.
right? And so when I die, I can sleep easy because I'm at peace with that.
Mm.
End of
Right.
story. And I just look at everybody else and say, hey, um, can you close your eyes or whatever? And are you comfortable how you treat people and what you do? You know what I mean? And that's how I try to live my life. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I understand that you're not going to please everybody, but I'm not supposed to. You know what I mean? And I think some people try to take advantage of those situations or your situation and soft subject a little bit. Your success is their success, right? It is if you embrace it the right way, right?
Right.
My brother's success is my success. With that being said, his finances are not my finances, right? And I don't expect them to be. I'm so proud of his success because he worked hard. I wouldn't care. He's so proud of, man, my brother owned a moving company. He did this, he did this. His accomplishments because he went out and did something and accomplished this, right?
Right.
That's what I'm proud of.
Wow.
And like I said, with you as a dad, just seeing you every day, it's always the kids this, the kids that, granny this, granny that, right? You're writing your story of who you are for when the day you die, right? That's why the tears are what they are, right? Because they ain't gonna get, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna get that from nobody else. You know what I mean? They're not gonna get that love from anyone else that you poured into.
Uh,
Yep.
Bro,
So
I
same
didn't
question.
know. I didn't know that you was this sweet, bro. You sweet. You're a sweetheart. Thank you.
Shut up, fool. See, you know what? When
Oh,
I
you.
try to get real with y'all, I know this is crazy because I just walked upstairs and I'll tell everybody, hey guys, man, thank you guys for coming, this, and that. I truly appreciate y'all, right? Chris pulled the same shit on me. Excuse me, the same stuff on me that you just pulled. As I was walking up the stairs telling people thank you.
You had a birthday, so sometimes as we, age another year, we get a little sweeter, and that's okay, bro. I like it. Don't be you, P. Be you.
All my people out here, everybody get Reds the boot, please.
Much like the off air, I bother you on air. That's just my way of celebrating you, though.
And off air. And off air. So, same question, then I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. And then, you know, it's like right now you're down there celebrating, you know, a wedding and you, my man, best man. And I think that's for a reason. It's not surprising. It's the character of who you are and the character, you know what I'm saying, that someone say, hey, can you stand up for me in this area? So I love it, brother. I love it. And then again, it's that sacrifice. It's that, hey, man, I need this to be right. I need this, you know, and we adjust to make people happy. And it's commendable. You know what I'm saying? We adjusted the time and everything today so we can go handle our business to make somebody else's day better. You know what I mean? That's what we do. And that's what it is. So let's
Oh,
get it.
that are not as though they are. Speak it. She say I'm next getting married, so we'll work on that. We working on that one. Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna marry him, so we could stop that. Now he a nice guy, but can't nobody live with that bald head that long.
You remember the movie Friday? She said somebody like it.
That's gonna be a rubbing sister, whoever that is. That's all I gotta say.
Same question answered on my end. You know, the main thing I would want people to know in my homegoing service is that no matter what age it is that and when I say I lived, I took gambles. I took, you know what I'm saying? I stabbed at my goals. You know what I mean? I did some incredible things that I wanted to do. Sometimes, bro, I'm 38 years old, but in some areas, it feel like I've had, you know, 3 or 4 different lives from the perspective of, you know, the different fields that I worked in, from the professional boxing to owning an adult foster care home to now working with kids and adults at a fitness gym. So I live. I can honestly say I live. And so my advice to the next person is use the talents that God gave you.
Mm-hmm.
Reminded of anything in the Bible, I'm reminded of the time that God gave one man 4 talents, one man 2, and the other one 1. Mm-hmm. And had the 2 and the 4, they went out and they doubled it, and they came back with something. The one that had the 1, he put it in the ground and ain't do nothing with it. So right. I got to try my best to do something with my talents. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like you said, just tell the story that was actually that. You know what I mean? And you know, only thing we can do, bro, is learn from our mistakes, try to be better, and live life to the full.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, everybody, I'd like to say thank you, guys. If you're not following us, please, please, please follow us. Like I said, we would definitely appreciate it, man. We want to get more people in the family. You know what I'm saying? And Renz, have a good day, my brother. Have a good day.
Celebrate.
Walk that man.
Walk
that man down that aisle. Let's get it.
Every something, whether it's today, tomorrow, as soon as you can, to celebrate yourself.
Please.
Talking earlier, I got a great idea for a show. I can't wait to share it with you. It's gonna be exciting. Sometimes somebody could just say one word and it triggers. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, we got a couple good shows coming up now. So we got a couple good ones. We got some. Yeah, man, we got some good ones coming up, man. Honestly, we're gonna play a couple games on here too and do a couple of things. So watch out, y'all. Watch out. So we're gonna need some participation. So let's get it. Let's get it. But thank you guys, Renz. Enjoy, my brother. Enjoy. We finna go. So what we had tonight? We had the concert tonight. Man, Usher was fire yesterday. Now that's my second time seeing it.
Usher, yeah.
That Chris leaned over and he said, "Now, who is a better artist? Tell me who a better artist that's living right now than Usher." I couldn't name it. I'm being honest. That guy puts on a performance, and I take my hat off to him because, man, when I say he performed, and he did not get off that stage, bro. He sat there and was talking to us, putting on his skates, then went into another song, then went into. I mean,
wow,
that was a good show. And that's my second time going to this show this year, but it was worth it. So we're gonna see what Maxwell gonna do tonight. Let's get it. Yeah. So Maxwell Anthony Hamilton. So yeah, let's get it. Let's go. So we celebrate. Let's celebrate, brother.
Celebration. Have a good one.
You too, my brother. Thank y'all. Please, like I said, follow if you're not following it, and join us, and let's get it. Renz, put a hat on. Don't let the sun hit that bald head while you're out there in Texas, okay?
My head needs some.
All right, my brother. Have a good day.